Hello, ladies and gentlemen, this is Crudely, and this is Crudely Written Rants. And I have a bone to pick with Capcom, the fresh bone known as Street Fighter V. The game is missing certain things like an arcade mode and multi-round fighting in matches. Things Street Fighter started a long time ago. The game is incomplete and there's no reason for this. I don't even own a PlayStation 4 and this annoys the hell out of me. If there was one game I would have gotten a PlayStation 4 just to play, it would have been Street Fighter V. The problem I have with this is that it should at least have those things. If this had happened in the 90s when only a few hundred people out of every couple of thousand had online play before DLC was a big thing and before online patches, this would have been seen as a massive glitch. And to be in so many copies, let alone all of them, this is nothing more than a programmed glitch. But if we look back at Street Fighter 4 when it first came out, it had everything we needed and more. I waited until Super Street Fighter 4 Arcade Edition came out long before it was even announced because I knew Capcom would do something like this. And they have in the past. I mean, how many versions of Street Fighter 2 are there? 6 or 7, give or take? This is inexcusable, and there is no good reasons for selling people an incomplete product. This is the kind of thing that would destroy a company years ago. Not that Capcom is doing any good these days. I mean, the shareholders voted against the block if someone tried to take them over a couple of years back. How much does that say about voter confidence in the stockholders? How are the fans okay with this? How is anyone okay with this? I know I'm not. And I know there's going to be a horde of Street Fighter fanboys pounding away at the keyboard screaming, "Oh, but they need the money, and this is how we show support, and they didn't have enough time to blah, 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 blah." I don't want to hear that they didn't have enough time to program these things in. There is no reason why something as simple as 2 rounds per match in online play, at least that's what the story I got, was that it was only an online play, that there was only 1 round and not 2 rounds, and a simple arcade ladder cannot be programmed in. That is a fighting game standard. There is no excuses for it. Supposedly, they will add it as free DLC, and it's insulting to the customers who have supported Capcom all these years. But this is DLC that should not be offered. As I keep on repeating, this is standard. An arcade ladder is standard. A minimum of 2 rounds per match is standard. Sure, they have their storyline, and they're entitled to their storyline. I mean, Mortal Kombat does it all the time. But this is inexcusable in any sense of the term. This is Crudely, signing out. Before I officially close out, I want you to consider one thing. Back in 1983, there was a crash in the video game industry, and it was all caused by greed. I call it now, it's coming in the next 5 years.